Hey Aries, I hope you guys are doing great. It's a Tipsy Intuitive here to do a reading for you where we're going to take a peek at the next lesson that your soul needs to learn on your life's journey. So we're going to take a peek and see what you need to know in order to get to the next chapter of your life, what messages Spirit has for you. And we're going to start by pulling a couple of oracle cards just to see what overall energy is surrounding this reading for you. And the first card that we have out for you is time to go. All right. Okay. My Aries, leaving something behind. Let's pull another. Or in this case, maybe two. And see what else we have in terms of energy. Two cards that came out for you, Truth and Voyage. So we have already two cards of movement. My Aries collective, time to go and voyage. So it feels like there's an energy surrounding this reading of you leaving something behind. So that could be physically, this could be you relocating to a new place, a new country, a new city, a new home. This could be you leaving people behind. This could be you leaving situations behind. And it's interesting that the other card that came out for you is Truth. So it almost feels as though for a lot of my Aries out there, there's a need for you to be very honest with yourself, honest with where you are in your life, with the people, places, situations that you have involved yourself in, and making that decision about whether or not those are things, people, places, situations that still need to be here. It very much feels like it feels like a bit of a heavy energy, Aries, in that you may be a little bit stuck in terms of deciding whether or not it's time for you to move on from some of the things that have been in your life for a while. But, it may be for your greater good. You know what they say, everyone and everything can't come with you on all of your journeys. So we'll see. Oh, okay. Yep. Your next soul lesson, Three of Swords in reverse. Aries. This is you getting past disappointment. This is you getting past heartbreak, betrayal. I think being treated poorly by other people in your life. So seeing this card coming out as your soul lesson, the energy around that makes me believe that there's a person or people involved in this that you may need to walk away from. Again, I feel like that may be what's responsible for this heavy energy that I'm feeling. We have the Knight of Cups to clarify. I feel, Aries, for a lot of you out there, this is Spirit saying that your lesson is going to be one in discernment about who you give your time, your energy, your emotion to. Because it feels like the people that you have up until this point, or at least a certain chunk of people in your life, have not reciprocated what you have been giving them. I think that you have wanted to believe the best about these people in your life, but they have repeatedly shown you, wow, that flew out, that this is not that this is not for you. They're not for you, Aries. Now, this lesson is going to manifest itself as the Page of Swords. This is the Observer card. So I almost feel like there's a need for you to sort of take a step back and be observant, right? This is my watcher, the Page of Swords. It's someone who doesn't necessarily do much. They don't take a lot of action, but they see everything. It's like their eyes are starting to open and they stand prepared to cut people off. You see, they got the sword swung back, but their weight's still on their back foot. They haven't really cocked through. They haven't followed through just yet, but they're ready. They're looking. They're waiting. And so I feel like as you're quiet, as you're observing, People are going to show you what you need to see. They're going to show you their truth. And in turn, you'll be able to stand in yours. But this is going to, I think that you're going to be ready. Something's going to happen that's going to make you sort of raise an eyebrow that says, wait a minute. Wait. What is going on here? Do I sense fuckery afoot? And it's like you grabbing your sword, like, show me something. Let me see something real quick. The Two of Pentacles is clarifying. And this is a card, again, of balance. You're not making any sudden movements. You're not making any rash decisions. But you are watching. Whether people know it or not, your eyes are starting to open up to what people are doing, how other people are moving in your presence. How you can absorb this lesson gracefully, the Tower. Let it fall. Let it fall. Because sometimes we have to break things down in order to build them back up. And I almost feel like for a lot of you Aries out there, that these relationships have sort of broken you down. Where they have just come, where this is like, wait, what are you doing? Like, this is, it's something that's almost left you speechless, like, damn, seriously? And so with the Tower, massive shakeup, but it gives you the opportunity to rebuild. And I feel like as long as you sort of keep that, in your head, that it won't necessarily make it easier, but at least you'll sort of understand the context that the universe is giving you, right? That these relationships are being broken down so that you can make space to move on from, from this negativity, from this disappointment, from this heartbreak, get to a healing place so you can move forward towards other healthier relationships. And we have the Tower clarified by the Eight of Wands. This is all about movement. So you literally have 3 cards that came out that are about moving. Time to go, voyage, the Eight of Wands. So I feel like Spirit is saying that the best way that you can absorb this lesson is to let the shit fall and keep it trucking. Keep it moving. There's not going to be any healing as long as you are in these situations with people who have hurt you. Now, why this lesson is in alignment with who you are, this is telling. The Three of Cups in reverse. Because there's no celebration with these people. The Three of Cups upright is typically about celebrations with friends and, these joyous activities. I feel like there has not been a celebration with this person or these people. And I think that that. That's why we have the Truth card here. That these people are taking more than they're giving from you. They don't make you happy. They don't feed your spirit. And I think that if you're being honest with yourself, then you know that moving on is probably actually a little bit overdue for you. We have the Star. Because this is not what you want. You have bigger dreams. You have bigger hopes. You have more expectations for the people that you are around, that are around you. Where your energy exchange is more balanced, right? Where you nourish each other. And so I think that this lesson in walking away is absolutely something that is going to allow you to bring in other people who are better able to nourish your spirit. Something that you're lacking from the people around you right now. Now, the opportunities that will arise from this is cute. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is you letting go. You have the opportunity to let go, to release all of this, to have this Tower moment and start over with this clean slate. Is it a little bit scary? Probably, especially when you've gotten accustomed to, to being around, these people, this person for so long. But we have that clarified by the devil. So I think more than anything, there's going to be an opportunity for you not just to let go, to walk away, but also figure out what kept you in this place for so long. The devil is all about nasty, toxic energy, bad habits, obsession. So for some of you out there, there may have been some level of codependency between you and this person or other people. And so I feel like Spirit is granting you the opportunity to step away and get some clarity for yourself. Not saying that this is an excuse for anybody's bad behavior, but we do have choices, right? Whether or not we stay in situations or, we walk away. And oftentimes, for a lot of different reasons, it's hard for us to walk away from people that we once cared about or still cared about, even if it's to our own detriment. So getting to the root of why that is, why it's so hard for you to walk away, I think is an opportunity that Spirit wants to give you after you've stepped away from this person and you have time to do a little bit of introspection. So how you can sort of follow your heart throughout this journey, we have the 5 of Cups. And this, this is typically a card of, crying over spilled milk, but not necessarily acknowledging what you have that you can't see right now. So it almost feels as though, there are new people, opportunities, maybe people that you've had on the back burner that you haven't really explored having relationships with because you've been so focused on, what's sort of immediately in front of you, even though it's not giving you anything back. And so I feel like, feel your feels, mourn the loss of, these people in your life. But with the Justice card, demand better for yourself. Because whether you see it or not, there are other cups here that are standing up, ready and waiting to be filled. And so following your heart means accepting what was, accepting what is, looking forward to what could be, but making sure that with this Justice card, you get what you deserve, that you get what as good or more as what you're giving to other people. You're not going to be able to do that if you sort of stay in this place with these not so great people. Now, the final message that we have from Spirit for you, tune out distractions. So this is you laser focused, right? On what it is that you want. This is you not listening to the rhetoric. This is not you listening to the rah-rah that people might have about you. This is about you sitting in your truth. All of this extra noise on the outside that may have been holding you in this position with this person or people, that's all it is. It's just noise. So Spirit is asking you to tune out distractions and tune into your inner self. Tune into your own truth, your own feelings, and make the decision for yourself whether or not it's time for you to move on, to start a new chapter with new people, to do what's right for you. So I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I hope that this was helpful and empowering. I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.